to do an outline to show you the process of something. I chose to do a homemade blackberry cobbler, so today we're going to show you step by step how to make one. First, you want to preheat your oven to 375 so it can get warming up. Then, you're going to take 2.5 cups of fresh berries. These are fresh berries, we picked our own, but you can buy from the store. And combine them with a cup of sugar, or a little more if you like it sweeter like me. And let them sit for 30 minutes so all the juices begin to come out of the berries. Next, you want to take a cup of flour and combine it in a large bowl. I use bread flour, but you can use all-purpose. The bread flour just makes it a little thicker than normal. So you want to put that in the bowl. After you put the sugar in the bowl, you're going to want to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder in the flour. There's one. After the baking powder, you're going to want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Don't need too much in there. And you're going to need 1 cup of milk. Whisk all this together. It'll be kind of thick at first. Just make sure you try to get all the lumps out of it. Because you're going to add butter in just a second. It's going to make it really thin. But you don't need to grease your pan because there's enough oil in there already. You want to try to get as many lumps out of it as you can, but when it cooks, some of them will come out. You can kind of see the texture. It's not too thin, but it's not thick. So next, you're going to want to take a stick of melted, unsalted butter, or if you don't have that, just use a 1/2 cup of melted butter, and it works the same way. Thank you. After your butter is melted, you want to add it in, not too much, but definitely don't want to get too little. It'll take you a minute to mix the butter in just because it separates from the flour. You can see again, this makes your mixture very, very, very soupy, but that's okay. Depending on how thick you want it, you can use an 8x8 or a 13x9 inch pan. I use 13x9 because I don't like mine 3 inches thick. You dump it all in the pan. Make sure you got it all out. After you have that, you want to spread it. And this is where the berries come in that you let sit for 30 minutes earlier. Now that all the juices are out, just take it and you spread it evenly over your flour mixture. Mine's a little soupy because I added more sugar than you're supposed to. make sure you kind of spread them as evenly as possible so that one side won't have any berries and the other side will have a ton. After that, it'll look kind of like a squirrel cake. You'll put it in the oven for 45 minutes. Depending on the size pan you use, it may or may not be done. If you use a thicker one, it may take a little longer, but when it turns golden black brown, it's done. We made this one earlier today, but this is just so you can see what it should look like when it comes out. And then take it out, serve with ice cream, and you're good to go.